or the recent miniseries, The 60s. Please welcome Jerry O'Connell.
What's up, guys?
I forgot. I forget it's a freak show out here. All night long. Enjoy.
Come on.
You got to jump over the back of your chair.
Oh, man. I don't know if I got that kind of vertical. You have vertical, bro.
Yeah, there's springs in the chair.
Seriously, you should be playing for the Lakers.
Yeah, he's an athlete, that guy. Let's talk about, I just mentioned you were in the 60s.
I was in the 60s.
Miniseries?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Do a lot of research for the 60s.
Yeah, because you wouldn't know what that would be like.
I wasn't even sperm in the 60s. I wasn't even
There's got to be a nicer way to say that.
I wasn't even a twinkle in my parents' eye. How about that?
Yeah.
But, I had all these technical advisors on set for, like, the Woodstock scenes, and I thought, this will be great. I'll work with them as an actor, and I'll really get my character down. And these guys who went to Woodstock, really, of all of them, I was the only one who had teeth. They were the freakiest people. I'm not, like, preaching Nancy Reagan here, but people, just say no. These people were so freaky. It really, it was kind of scary.
I could tell you something about the 60s.
You were there.
He's been in every era in history. He travels through time.
Yes.
Yeah, because, I mean, the technical advisors then were old hippies.
They're old hippies who were at Woodstock, and they were the freakiest cats I've ever met in my life. I mean, I thought it'd be so cool to go to Woodstock and, play in the mud and everything. And after meeting them, I was like, people, you have fried your brains. I'm out of here.
They must have loved hearing that from you.
I guess so.
What a bummer.
No
now, you hang out in the clubs. You're a young guy. You're on the scene.
Yeah. I've been around, and since I played this dirty hippie in this thing, everybody's coming up to me now and like, hey, man, can you score us something? And I'm like, I played that hippie on TV. I'm not actually supplying anybody tonight.
What's that mean? That means you... Oh,
no, I don't have anything. I'm done. I'm not packing tonight. Dude, somebody offered me... Yo, listen to this. I'm in a club the other night. Someone offered me... I'm like with all my friends. I'm with like a bunch of guys, my brother. Someone offered us Viagra. I'm like there with 8 guys. I'm like, Viagra? No. I don't want Viagra right now. Wait till the girls come over. Right now I want anti-Viagra. I'm there with a bunch of, sausages, and he's like, Viagra, guys, here you go. What?
What? You're with a bunch of what?
Milkers. That was funny. I've never heard that before.
We are going to distribute a glossary of terms for everyone to study for this show tonight. Get rid of these sausages. I want some milkers in here right now. You've done a lot of good films. Just reading off some of your credits. Anything you've turned down? Anything that you thought about doing, but it was
when you reach a certain level as an actor, you get offered projects, and I remember one was to work for 3 months in Hawaii. And I was like, I'll do it. I'm in. I hadn't even read the script. And they sent me the script, and it's like this, it's like one notch above softcore porn. It's not even a notch above it. And I'm like, I can't believe I almost just agreed to do this. And I start reading it, and then I'm like, you know what? This will be 3 months in Hawaii. I can do this. I'll find some, like, character or something. And then, you find out,
You do softcore porn?
Well, no, I wouldn't do it. But for 3 months in Hawaii, you're getting paid. Why not? You get a
So you do softcore porn?
No. Well, no, I don't do it. Come on.
You keep saying.
No sausages, I'm okay.
No, but it's funny. You keep saying, like, no, I'm not going to, but I mean, I'll do it.
Well, you find out, you're co-starring with Kato Kaelin, and you're like, that's it, all right, I'm out. I'm not doing it.
Kato Kaelin was in it?
Well, no, I'm just exaggerating. He's just a character that might have been in it.
Yeah.
I didn't do it. Come on, I'm on good terms.
That was good for you.
David and I are actors who have nothing but respect for our careers. Isn't that right?
That's right. We do great pieces together, like Scream 2.
Come on, that was a fun gig. That's a good movie.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, you just alienated a lot of powerful people in the industry, my friend.
You met your wife on it. Like, a lot of great things.
Yeah,
your fiancé.
Yeah, that's right.
I met you.
Yeah, I know. I love you, Jerry.
I love you, David.
Let's leave her behind.
No, I didn't mean that.
Too late.
I'm kidding.
Too late. It's in the tabloids next week. It's too late. You went to NYU.
I did.
You went to school here in New York.
I went to school.
Keep up with your buddies there?
I've seen a lot of my friends. I see, a lot of them work, in New York, on Wall Street. I met this one dude, such a funny guy. In college, he was like this big, muscular guy, really fit. Gets a job on Wall Street, a lot of stress. I see him about a year later. He's put on about 40 pounds. He chain smokes cigarettes and totally bald. Then I see him, you know, I see him like a few months ago, and he's lost all this weight. He's totally in shape. He quit smoking. He still is bald. Nothing out with that. I said, what's going on? He said, you know, I'm seeing this hypnotist once a week. Got me off the smokes. Got me totally in shape. I do 500 sit-ups a day. I don't even know why I'm doing it. He's like, you should.
What?
You should.
He does them against his will.
Oh yeah, he like wakes in the morning. He immediately does them. The hypnotist does it. He's like, you should go. I'm like, for what? He's like, for motivation. So I'm thinking. So he's like, give him a call. So I give the hypnotist a call, and he's like, you know, I can work on motivation. And I'm like, well, I don't really need motivation. He's like, there's got to be an aspect of your life you need motivation in. And I said, well, you know, sometimes if I talk to like really, really attractive women, like supermodel women that you meet at these parties, I get a little nervous. I might stutter a little bit, or I talk a little fast. And I said, well, you know, I'd like a little, you know, more motivation, you know, sort of like supermodel motivation. Maybe you could help me out with that. Boom, I got an appointment tomorrow. I'm going in for supermodel integration hypnosis. And hopefully in 3 weeks, I'll be walking in here with Christy Turlington.
I have talked to a lot of people who have problems. That is not a problem.
I want to check it out.
You know, Doc, I need help. What are you calling a crisis hotline?
No, it's not a
Having trouble talking to Christy Turlington. I need help.
It's motivation, Conan. You do get nervous around the supermodels? I don't get nervous around them. It's just, you know.
I do.
Come on.
I do. I start weeping when I see them.
So come with me. We'll go do the hypnosis together. We can
you know what? You with a little hypnosis, maybe it would work for you. There's no amount of hypnosis that would be hooking me up with supermodels. It just wouldn't happen. Okay. I need a lot more work than that. Now, you got a movie coming out in a few months. What's it called?
It was called Jello Shots. Now it's called Body Shots.
Why did they change it?
Well, Jello got very upset because we weren't allowed to use their name, so now it's called Body Shots.
Does Jello not like their name, their corporate name, being used in terms of Jello Shots? Is that what they don't like?
I think so. I don't think...
That is amazing. That's like, you know, between over-drinking and hospitals, that's all they have.
Yeah,
Jell-O.
I know. I mean, I would think that's their demographic right there. I don't know why they wouldn't want it.
It's like they're acting like they're ignorant of Jello Shots. Where have they been all this time? I think some of these children are using this Jell-O for unhealthy...
I didn't even know it was a food. I thought it was a drink. You know, it's actually a dessert beverage. Oh, I thought it was a beverage.
So when you were in the hospital and they said, you want some Jell-O, you're like, cool,
yeah.
hospital.
Yeah. Bring it on!
This hospital rocks. Well, Jerry, thank you very much for coming by and losing us the Jell-O sponsorship. Jerry O'Connell, everybody. We'll take a break. When we come back, you got to listen to this woman. She's great. Susan Tedeschi.